Today we'll be starting with sum. This is where your functions are, your formula is, okay? So if you want to enter, for instance, we're going to be starting with sum. So first of all, you want to run calculations using your Excel, you need to press in your equal to sign. Okay, your equal to sign gives signals to your Excel that you want to run a calculation. So if you want to find out what calculation you want to use for a particular data set, this is where it is. All right, let me take it back. So you want to calculate this total revenue of these figures here. You click on your equal to sign. All right, and then you come here to your left and you click on this drop down arrow and you look for your sum, whatever function you want to use, whatever formula you want to use. Okay, so when you click on more functions, you come here and you type sum and you click go, and here your sum appears. You double click and you click on OK. All right, so this is your answer for total revenue of year 2017. Okay, let's take that back. You don't want to come here to drop anything. You can just go straight ahead to press your equal to sign, your sum, type out your sum, and then this here, right here, is going to display for you the different formulas, okay, that starts with sum. Then you double click on your sum, your open bracket, you click on your open bracket, and you can come here from the first number you want to start calculating from. You click on it, you right click and drag your arrow down to the last number. All right, and you leave. You close brackets and you click enter. That's your answer. There's another way to go about it, okay? So let's see, equal to sum, you double click, you open brackets. This is to type out your sum, open brackets. This number here is on what? Column C. So you type C. What row is it on? It's on row 2. You put 2 and you type column. And what's the last number here on your column? It's column C, row 11. So it's going to be C11. All right, then you close brackets and you click on enter. So they have different ways of solving this. If you want to drag your cursor all the way down, fine. If you want to type out the number, fine. All right, so this is how you get your sum. You have to use your sum to calculate total revenue of year 2017. Okay, let's see for year 2018. Let's try this one more time. What function do you want to use? Sum function. You click on equal to and you click on sum, you double click, then you drag from the first column to the last and you click on enter. You click on close bracket and you click on enter. All right, so let's do the other way. What's your formula equal to? Type in your sum, double click. On what column is this? This is column D. D on row what? On row 2. So it's going to be D2 column. What's the last column? Do you want to stop your calculation? This is column D, row 11. So this is 11. To be D11. You close bracket and you click on enter. That's how you get your sum of a particular amount. So my definition here of what sum is: sum function is categorized under Excel math and trigonometry function. The function will sum up cells that are supplied as multiple arguments. It is the most popular and widely used function in Excel. So most of the time you'll be adding data sets. So sum is one of the most used function in Excel. That's how to go about sum. So the next function we'll be looking at is the average function. Okay, we want to know what the average of these numbers is. Well, first of all, what is average? Let's see. An Excel average function calculates the average arithmetic means of supplied numbers. An average can handle up to 255 individual arguments, which can include numbers, cells references, range, arrays, and constants. That's what an average is. So no need for you to be using your calculator and your phone to calculate no average. So you can do that on your Excel. That's what Excel is known for calculations, for functions, for formulas. Okay, let's see. You click on your equal to sign. All right, and then you type out average. It's going to appear on your screen. So you click on the one you want. You want to know the average of this number. You double click. And you drag from column 2 to column 12. This is 12. And this is 2. It's on row 2 to row 12. So you drag all the way from this to this. And you close brackets and you click on enter. This is your average. So you want to do the other way I talked about. So you just click on your average, your equal to, and you type out your average. Double click on your average. It's on what? Column 2. So you type out column 2. You type column and you type out it's the end of what this number is ending is on row 12. So you type out column 12, C12. Close brackets and you click on enter. For me, I prefer to drag, but if you have a very, very long data set, dragging is going to, cause error for you. So what you do is just, you know what row you're starting with, and you know the end of the row you're starting with. So that's it. For whichever formula, whichever way you want, you still give you the same answer. All right. So let's see for the year 2018, let's see the average number of this. So you click on equal to, you type in your average, you double click, you drag, close brackets, click on enter. That's your average. As simple as that. So let's move to the other function, count function. A count function helps you to count values. As simple as that, helps you to count values. So let's see. It's different from the sum function. The sum adds up every figure, every number for you. Count, double click. Let's see for all of this. You drag, you close brackets, enter. 18. So if you want to prove your calculation right, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's going to take you a long time to do that. But that's why you have your count function to do that for you. So you have 9 numbers here, 9 cells containing different figures, and you have 9 cells containing different figures. So the total sum is 18. All right. So that's all about your count. What's your count A function? Your count A functions count, cells that contain numbers, contain logical values, contain text. So let's see. Equal to count A, and you can say counter. So let's see for this. You drag all the way down, close brackets, enter. This counts 20 cells. So let's do for this. You want to count everything here. All right. So let's do equals to count A. Double click. Then let's drag all the way from left to right to where the let's close brackets and you click enter. 40. Correct. So it counts everything, it counts it. So you count 1, 2, 3, 4, and this has 10 rows where you have your figures in. So it counts everything for you. So it's telling you the number of cells that are active or the number of cells that has either text or alphabet in it is 40. A count counts just the value for you. Okay, but a counter counts both values and both text. It counts everything. All right, while a sum adds up just figures for you. Okay, it adds up figures, it sums up all the figures in the different cells for you. So let's see for max. Max means maximum. All right, so you first of how to start calculating is for you to do what? Impute your what? Equal to sign. And the next is what? To impute your what? Your function, the function you want to use. You are using max, so you type out max. Functions are going to appear for you, okay? So you click on the one you want, you double click on it, tap, and then you want to know the maximum value for the year 2017. So you just drag, okay? And you close bracket and you click enter. It's showing you that the maximum value for the year 2017 is 4,898,665. Yeah, this is the maximum value for the year 2017. So let's see. Let's see for the year 2018. So this is what D in row what 2. So let's type D2 colon D what where is this number ending? Number is ending in what? Row what? 12. So you type D12 and you close bracket and you click on enter. Now this is the maximum number for year 2018. Easy peasy. All right, so let's know the minimum number. So to find out the minimum number of the year 2017, you click on your function. Equal to sign first, minimum, click, double click, tap, then drag all the way from the top to the bottom. Close bracket, enter. This is your minimum value. Let's see for the year 2018. First of all, equal to sign, min, tap, you drag all the way from here to the down to the last cell that has number in it, close bracket, enter. This is the minimum value. So let's see if function is what we call if function. Okay, so let's read this. The if function runs a logical test and returns one value for a true result and another for a false result. That is what if is all about. So you want to know, okay, for instance, the number of students that has 50 and above, you want them to be scored as pass. So you use your if function. You want to, use, for instance, number of students that scored 70% in their exam. You want to put them as distinction. You use your if function. So that's what your if function does for you. Okay, so let's go. Now what you're going to be working with states that any operation or any country that generates less than 3 million USD should be closed, and any operation in 2018 that is more or equal to 30 million open. If the value is true, open. If the value is false, you close. So what you do is, first of all, you press in your equal to sign and then type out if, double click, tap. Okay, going here, it's like a long journey for you. So just, what function you want to use, just type out your function. But if you don't, you want to come here, fine. If you want to just type out your function, fine. I prefer to type out my function. All right, instead of searching what function I want to use. Okay, so you want to know the true and the false value, right? So you click on if. So you type. No need to type, just press on the cell you want to work with first. These are all cells. So we want to start with cell C2. You type on this. If this cell C2 is, what did they say? They said is more than or greater than is more than or equal to 30 million. So you just type, you press in your greater than sign, this, and your equal to 30 million, you type 30 million. Then you put comma. You they said if it is true, open. If it's not true, you close. So what do? You open your to sign, you type out your if, double click, tap, you open brackets, you click on what cell you want to work with. You want to work with cell C3. Okay, so you tap and you click on what you want to do. The question is any operation that generates less than 3 million. You have a less than there, so you type out your less than sign. Less than equal to 3 million. Put equal to either less than or is equal to 3 million. All right, so type out your 3 million. Okay, you press your comma, open quotation. If it's less than this, it was closed. Type out closed. Enter your double quotation again, comma, open quotation again. If it is not less than 3 million, it is open. Okay, type out open. Close quotation. Okay, what's in this quotation sign is telling your Excel that if this cell is less than 3 million, it should be closed. So you're telling your Excel what to do if it's less than 3 million. So that's why it's in this quotation mark. All right, so you click on comma. If it is not closed, if it is not less than 3 million, then it is open. This is what you're telling your Excel to do. So you close your bracket and you click on enter. So it's more than 3 million, you see, it's showing open. So let's take that one more time. Equal to if function, tap. What cell do you want to work with? Cell C what? C row 4. So you say C4. If you don't want to type out C4, you just tap on it. Okay, so you do what? They said generates less than 3 million. So you type in your less than sign, equal to, type your 3 million, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 million. You put your comma. All right, open quotation mark, you put close quotation mark, type your comma again, and open quotation again, you type your close, your open, you type your quotation mark again, and you close brackets, click enter. So if you don't want to be doing it individually, what you do is just drag. Okay, here you go. You just drag all the way from the top to the down to display your answers for you. So let's see for 2018. They said any operation in 2018 that is more than or equal to 30 million should be open. So if it is not more than 30 million, it should be closed. That's what your question is. So you type in your formula equals to if, what cell are you working with? Cell what? C2. Tap. They said greater than, so you're already seeing what sign. Type in your greater than sign, equal to 30 million. Type your 30 million. All right, you type comma, open quotation, open, put in your open, this open here. They said if it's more than 30 million words, you make open. So you put open, close, always close your quotation mark. Okay, your comma, open quotation again, and close. If it's not more than 30 million, then it's closed. Open quotation and then close brackets, and you click on enter. All right, so let's see. So this is I think within, yeah, it's open if it's not more than 30 million, it's closed. We are correct. You have to follow the instruction. Okay, so let's see for number 2. Equal to if, always type in your equal to first. Okay, just type on the row cell you want to work with. The cell is more than 30 million. Okay, so click on your greater than sign, equal to, type your 30 million, comma, your open quotation. They said 30 million open. Type in your open quotation, comma, open quotation, close, open quotation, close brackets, enter. So let's see. To prove this figure here is more than 30 million and it's showing open, so you're correct. So you just drag all the way down. You see, you can't drag like this. You have to make sure that you're dragging from this little dot you are seeing on your screen. So drag all the way down. Okay, so here you go. That's all about the if function. Let's see another one to work with. Okay. The formula is if J17 is greater than 80, return pass. Okay, let's see. This is what J17. This is J, and this cell is in 17, row 17. All right. So let's do equals to, type out if, double click, click on this cell you want to work with. The cell greater than 80, return pass. So you type in your greater than sign, equal to, is greater than equals to 80, comma, open quotation, pass, close quotation. Let's see if it is not more than 80. If it is less than 80, let's do fail. So let's see, let's add comma again, open quotation, and let's put fail. Okay, close quotation and close bracket and click enter. So this number is more than 80, it is showing pass. Let's see for this other cell. So equals to if this cell, okay, is greater than equals to 80, comma, open quotation, pass, close quotation, comma, open quotation, fail, close quotation, close bracket, click enter. So it's showing fail. So if it's not greater than 80, then the student is failing. Okay, so just come here and drag all the way down. Right, drag down, and it fills up your answer for you. So that's all about if function. The next formula or the next function we'll be working with is what called paste special. So you want to know how to paste up values or how to paste cells in Excel. So first of all, what you do is you highlight what cell you want to copy and paste. You already know what the short key for copy and the short key for paste. Short key for copying is Control C, and the short key for pasting any value is what? Control V. So you're going to highlight the cells you want to copy and paste from. So you click on Control P and you come to where you want to paste the object. You right click. Instead of doing Control V, you just right click on your mouse and you see options, you see paste options, you see paste as value, you see paste as P, you see paste as formula, you see paste as transpose. What you want to paste is this value. Okay, this value. So what you do, you click on your paste as value and tada, here you go. So let's take that back. You first of all highlight the cells you want to work with, you want to copy. Okay, so you highlight this, you Control C. Let's highlight again. Control C. You come to the cell where you want to paste it. You right click, paste as value, click on paste as value. I'm going to paste as value for you. So let's do for I'm going to have to bold. Okay, so we'll see clearly. All right, so let's paste this value in another cell. So first of all, what you want to do is highlight the values you want to paste. You then click on Control C, you copy out the value first, Control C, and you right click, you see a paste option, you choose paste as value. You want to paste as value and you click on it. This is your answer. That's how to paste in Excel. You want to paste this as well. We'll do that one more time. You highlight all of the cell you want to copy and paste. You Control C. Or I like to think that we all know how to highlight. All right, we already have a background knowledge of how to use Excel, how to type in our Excel spreadsheet, how to highlight cells, right? Okay, or if we don't know that already, let me just explain. How to highlight, what you do is you right click and you drag. You click on the objects you want to highlight. Yes. You highlight, you drag, you click on the cell, you drag. That's what you do. So let's do this again. You right click on the object and then you drag all the way down. Then Control C and you come to where you want to paste. Right click. Okay. You paste as what? As value. Click on value, it's going to appear as value. So let's do this other one. You click, you drag, you Control C, you copy, you right click, you choose paste as value, and this is your answer. That's how to paste in Excel. Okay, it's another way of pasting in Excel. You can either paste as value, or you can also paste as a transpose. This right here is a transpose pasting. Okay, where you have in a column you want to transpose to a row. This is what transpose is all about. So want to copy this and post as transpose, right? So you drag, Control C, right click, and choose what paste option you want to use. Transpose. Click on transpose. See, here you go. This is how to paste in transpose. So let's copy this. Control C, right click, paste as transpose. It's going to change because you're already in a transpose form. So if you're clicking on paste as transpose again, it's going to change for you. All right, so let's undo this. Control Z, undo. So let's just copy, Control C, click on what the first cell you want the first number to appear in. Control V. Let's do this again. Highlight the cells you want to copy. Control C, paste. Here you go. That's it. So I'm going to do this one more time. So let's say this this figure, right? You want to transpose them. You don't want them to be in a row. You want them to be in a column like this. So you're going to click on transpose pasting option. All right. So you drag, Control C, and you click on the paste option. This is what transpose. Here you go. Let's save this again. You highlight this, Control C, transpose, change it. Come here, highlight from January to May. You highlight, you transpose, you change how it appears. You change from horizontal to column wise. So you right click, let's start from this cell, and you right click, you transpose it, you click on transpose. What's happening? The figure is still appearing. Control Z. I'm supposed to, let's put it here. This box is still active. Control C. Perfect. Right click, choose transpose. Here you go. This is how to use the transpose paste in Excel. Please, are you getting me? If you are, can I see perfect in the comment section? Can I get your view? Are you understanding so far? Do you have any challenges in any of these functions I've explained? Do you have any challenges in if using average, count, counter, max, mean, or sum? Whatever your challenge is, please do leave your view in the comment section. All right. So this is basically how to transpose paste in Excel.